Right, bit of cough to see if my microphone was working there. I just wasn't sure I switched it on. What we were up to, this is update 17 now, and basically I'm going to glue these bits on because basically they're sitting around, they keep falling off every time I move it, and so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get a bit of glue and we're going to put those on first, and here we go. I'm making sure I've got enough in the places on there. It's not so hot today, thankfully. Overcast, and there we go. I'm going to put these. That's on there. That's the correct way it goes, because if you basically look at that, you can see it's the top here. I haven't put the grousers on because I'll spray them, paint them separately and put them on, so I think that'd be okay. So that, click on that in a minute. So we've got to switch around, and then we're going to do these ones. These ones are now. So again, just going to put these things on the actual pins, and then come in and just put a bit of glue various places here. And last touch on there, just to make sure I've got enough in those places. There we go, and we get that's it, and that's gone in, and just make sure we're all solid down, and that's it. Now you remember I did these periscopes, and not periscopes, one was the hatches, and there they go, they drop into place quite nicely. Now these are opening ones, so I've got to put the latches on, and so I'm thinking about putting the latches on with, and these has it got holes through? Yeah, they've got holes, so these are actually workable ones, and so it'd be interesting to see how it goes in, but then I won't actually put the hatch on, I'll just put the actual locating lugs on there, so it's actually done. So what we've got to do is just move this slightly round and up the way, and come in and have a look to see what we've got to do. And what we've got here is we need that M25 there and an M26 there, and then that bit goes over the top of it. Now I'm thinking that squashes into that, so if it does I can actually deal with that. But anyway, so we want M25 first, and if we turn this way the same way the actual orientation of the instructions, we need M25 as you can see there. So I'm going to get M25. So I've got M25 to get. So looking for M25. And it's normally down there at this end. Oh, there it is, M25 there. So I'll get the old, got to make sure I don't lose one this time. Oh, I did it the other day. Yesterday I was looking for a part, that small part, that little loop that's on the door, the handle of the hatches. God, that took me ages, that did. I shouldn't use his name in vain, but there you go, that's what happens. There you go, so that's that one. So that is the M25, so I can actually put that into place after cleaning it up. So if I move that out of the way and give that a clean up, and then I'll do the other one off camera. Because I'm finding if I sit here recording, I forget the recording, I'm going away and talking away, and then I'd find out it's gone over an hour sometimes when you're talking. So I think doing segments and just showing you a little bit. Oops, I've just cleaned around there, and now we've got to see exactly which orientation it goes on. So now it goes into the orientation. Right, so yeah, so you can see now that if on this side the actual empty space on this part, let's get this, goes on the outside. So this one is the same, so it goes that way with the actually to the outside. So now I can just put a test fit in there. And that looks quite. Now does that go in the middle or does it go next to it? There's a big gap there. Let's have a look. Just as it goes there. Ah, right. So we really need M9 to actually go onto that so it fits into there. That's what it is. So go there. So go find M9. M9. I've got the M9. Oops, upside down. That don't help. 9s are up the top. All the lower numbers. And M9 is N9. It is 9, isn't it? Yep. Oops, sorry. Here it is. You can't see it. The M9 is there, and there it is there, that one there. So I've got to get this bit off. That bit off. And that bit's done. So what we can do now is give it a bit of a clean up. I'll drop me. There we go. Not much of a clean up it needs, I don't think. No, just on that bit where it slips off. Come to the others because I went really close there, so that was pretty good. Yeah, and what it is, it must push in and lug. So I wouldn't want to put the hatches on until even if they're ready, until at the end. Right, there you go. So now we've got that bit. So now this goes this way. Oh, goes this way. Let's get it right. Goes into there, like so, and then we can put it into the position. So there you go. So if I'll move that slightly and do that, there we go, and put that into position now. And now I can actually come around and put a little bit inside the gap. I could come in closer, but I think just doing it this way is okay. And running a bit down the inside there. And let that one glow, dry. So I'm going to switch off and I'll come back when I've done the other one of that. Right, we're back now, and now we're ready to do. I've done two, and I've got to put this in this place. So, and there's a little bit goes on it, which we'll look at later. So I'm going to glue these into place. There you go. So this is one. And it goes in that way. And that's it. So I'm not going to put this bit in, but if we do that, that works out perfectly for in there. But we ain't going to put it in there because once it's in there, it stays there. So I don't want to do that. So we're going to let that glue, and then the other one obviously does the opposite side. All been cleaned up and done, so that's okay. Oops, sorry, you can't see me gluing it. There you go. Now I'm going to put this one in. And that one's in place, and that one should line up quite nicely with that one once it's actually a bit popped into place, so that's okay. So leaving that. So we've done that bit now. So we've got those bits in. Now the next bit it says is put this M11 and M12. So M11 is this side and M12 is there. You can see the little bar. So we're going to find M11 and that's my doorbell. Someone's out the front now, so it's actually the movement sensor on it, that's most probably. So right, we're going to find number M12. So it's looking for M12 and it's going to be at the top end again because it's a low number. So 12, there they are, that's 12 and so we want number 12 first. So get rid of that. Well, don't get rid of it, you know what I mean. And then we've got to go to there and you just about see a faint line and I've dropped it. That's good, it's there. Drop there. So I'm going to put that, clean that up and put that on first and then I'll do the other one off camera. So and then go back in with this. That's it. Now we're going to find out which way it orientates in. Put it like again, like last time, and now it goes into that bit and comes up slow. So I think that's where it goes. It goes in that hole anyway, so I'll just dab a little bit of glue on it. That's what I don't need much, and put it in. I'd love to know if it goes down. I should have looked at it first. See what it looks like on the vehicle when you see a picture of it later on. Yeah, I think you can see it, and it is coming up right. So basically, it's about what I've done. So I'm going to stay with that. That's what it looks like to me. It's actually slightly down. There you go. Not going to touch it anymore. Right, switching off now. Going to do the other one. See you in a couple of seconds. Right, we're back. I said that twice because I didn't switch the camera on. Anyway, frankly I didn't do anything. So what we've got to do is the hatches. Now I can't go any further because if you can see now, if I do this, you can see the periscopes have to go into position, and when they're in position these plates come over to the top. So now what I need to do is actually do those hatches as separate models really, so they're all painted and ready to go, then drop into place once the top of the hole's been done and painted. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I can put a couple of other bits in. I can put that bit in, number 23 in a minute, but what I'm going to do now is leave the hatches. I'm going to put them safely in a little pot and cut those other two bits because I think it goes on both 30, E30 and E30. Oh no, there's another bit here. There's another periscope there, it goes there. So that's alright, so we've got something to do there. That's okay because that's the driver's side. So right, but what I want to do now is forget about that. I want to come down here and start doing this part here. I know I'm flipping around, but I know I've got to do that. So I want to do this part here, which is part K2. So we're going to cut K2 off. And I'd already got the sprue out earlier on, ready to do it. And there's this K2 here. Yep, it's not a mountain. Could have been K2. I mean, if it's hard to do, then it could have been. So I'm going to do that and do that and drop it down. And you can see the other rear plate there and the hatches that are going to come off later. So I can work on the top of the hull now and get that finished ready and test fit it onto the actual chassis. It's up over, it's undercover. You can't, I won't bring it over, it's undercover, as you know. So I'm going to clean this bit up now. Just give where the joins are, where those tabs were. So you can see, oops, not the camera on my head. Because I'm standing up, that's why I should have been sitting down, that'd been easier. That's it. Yeah, that's done. I'm going to do, so that one, I've got a bit of filling to do there. That one was damaged. There must have been damage on the sprue, because I can see there. So I can actually clean that up and just put a bit of filler in there, and I'll do that in a couple of minutes. Clean that bit up where the joint is, and same over this way. That looks like a mouldy bit, but I don't think there is one on the actual part. No, so that's got to be cut off. This bit here. Perhaps I should have cut it that way, but anyway, I can repair that. It's not an issue. So let's give this a bit of a clean up. And oops, sorry, not done on this side as well. I can do this. That's it. There's a little. So I'm going to get a bit of little white this plastic stuff, because I think it's good. It does it, then I'm not going to have to leave this now for to dry. It won't take too long, but if I just put a little dab there. There you go. And that's what I've done. And that'll dry, and this plastic, because it's plastic, it melts itself into it, so when you sand it you get a lovely smooth deal. So I'm going to put that to one side. Now gives you an option here, leave that or like that, so we'll have a look at that for later, but I want to sand that bit first anyway. So right, this is it. Well, I've done the camera again, and I'll keep doing that. So what I'm going to do now is call it quits for the cut for this morning, because this is in the morning. I'll be back this afternoon to do some more, but that can dry then, and I can have a quick look in instructions while you're away. Catch you in the next bit. For you, a few seconds. For me, it'd be a few hours. Right, I'm back, and just to show you, I cleaned that bit up, but I've also decided to fill the recesses again for those sinkholes. It's going to be like that, so you're not going to see them, but I thought myself, I might as well do the job. That one there, so this isn't going to be sanded now till possibly late tonight or tomorrow morning. The reason being is I like to let it dry, because I put quite a bit on there. And if you get a little sinking one, which I did earlier on, I'll do a little top up. So that's it. But at least it will look quite nice and flush. Now what I did this bit, which is to cut this bit off, which is that bit I mentioned, which is 53, which goes there. This is the part. That's the part, so it goes in nicely. I've already cleaned it up, so we're going to put that into place now, and I'll bring this forward, and then we're going to that's it. The old glue. Put some in there, in the trench. Yeah, you can see when we... Of course you drop it. Don't think I need it, it's quite a reasonable size. Right, push that down. That's got plenty good now. And what I'm going to do is smooth off where I sanded around all the edgy bits. I'm going to do that now. There you go. So that bit's on there. Now let's have a look at this. What we've got to do. Now I'm not going to be able to do that obviously, because I'm not going to be doing that because I need to paint them separately. I'm not going to be doing the periscopes yet. I knew that they are clear parts, which is good, so I'm going to have to glue them together, mask them, and then spray the whole thing silver, so you've got the internal silverish, like reflective surfaces, and then basically go on with whatever colour. Might be black I'd be doing, and should be sort of look a bit different colour from the green of the tank, and obviously then also paint these parts here, which are the actual armour bits that go on behind it as it drops down to cover down. So they'd be hinged, so if once the periscope is withdrawn, it would actually drop down most probably. That's what it is. That's what I think so anyway. Yep. That's it, and that's on the behind bit. Yeah, good. Right, so that's that bit. So what we want to do now is I'll just turn over a little bit over here, because I'm going to go with putting these bits on, and I'm not putting that bit on, even though that looks like it could be a bit for helping you walk up over the front, but of course you can stand on these studs anyway because the armour's up. So go over here, and now we're not doing that, we're not putting that together yet, so that's okay. So we've done all these holes here, so we've done all the holes on here, so we can actually start putting this together. Now what does it do after that? Oh, let's move that out, we've got to keep knocking it over. So come over again. Right, you carry on putting those tools on, and then you put it on. Now to be honest, I reckon I could do all these bits on, apart from the doors. I'll put them in first, and then put this in place straight away, including the back plate, because I can put these tools on while the plate's there, so that's quite good. So you can paint them off the top kit. So now if we move this out of the way and slide this into position, because I'm just going to have a test fit again. If you go in like that, goes in quite nicely. Now this bit, if you push it in to get it right in, it actually goes up quite nice and tight. I know Andy Obishop said basically you would have to do some filling, but I don't think you will need to do any filling on that bit. So what I'm going to do now is glue it along here, and then run glue in along the back. So if I do that on this part, so got the holes in the right place, we've done. Do we want to do any putting things on, or will it hinder us a little bit? Yeah, I can put all those things on afterwards, so there's not an issue now. So I can actually get stuck in and just put it stuck in. That's good, isn't it? Put it on here. So what I'm going to do though is go to this glue again, contactor. I don't know whether it's actually running, but soon find out. No, it's not. So I'm going to do what I normally do off camera. I normally burn it a little bit. Comes off quite. That's it. As soon as you see the old smoke coming off, I just turn it, switch it off, and now it'll be okay. So now it will be all right. Right, put that on, and now what we do is we're coming with this. Right, got him. Now that's going to be pushed in, and that is it. So that's in line with there and in line with there. So I've got a good join. So now what I want to do is put some clamps on. Stop it moving back. So we want that, we're pushed right in, and we want that clamp on. And as you can see, if I had all those bits, there's a possibility the old clamps would have got in the way. So might as well have a bit of a clamp from the other way, because we can. we can. Now we come in from this way again. Put the middle one on. Have a look. Yep. That one ain't. I didn't actually clamp it on properly, did I? There you go. Nice. So that's gonna be a nice tight fit both there. And I'm going to glue that afterwards. I'm going to let this all settle there, so that's okay. So moving along nicely ish. Oops, just done the silly thing. Picked it up from where I shouldn't have done. There you go. Leave that like that. And that can go there, and that can go there. So we're doing really nicely. So what's the next thing to do? Don't want to do any of that. Right, I'm going to start cleaning these bits up. Now these are actually hinged to move. So, but do I want them to move? I suppose I can. But it's all black inside anyway, will be black inside. So where are they? They're on the same sprues there, adds the back plate as well, as you can see. So I can actually take this back plate off. And that one you definitely won't see any marks, but if there's any bits that I like raised up, I shall sand off and just clean them up, but they'll be okay. So what I'm going to do now is get that bit off, because I might as well prepare for that. Oops. I'm going to go like this, which is what I didn't do last time. Straight over. And same on there. Straight over. And come up the other end. I can take some of these bits off though that we're using, and that's okay. Put that there for the moment, and I've got to get the doors off now. Is this the top or the bottom? Yeah, it's the top. So yeah, here we go then. Come at an angle, it's better. I have got guard hands, a brand new pair, because I broke the other one, a little snip off the front. So I'm going to keep that for fine stuff, make sure you really need it, but this isn't fine, so and you normally get a better cut at the pointy end, as it were. I keep forgetting that. Oops, that's going to come off. That's one, and they're both the same. B5, B4. So B5 is there. So we might as well do one at a time. So we need two E10s, because is it two E10s? Oh, E10s. Be able to throw a sprue away soon. Oh, I'll do that as well. This is the long plate that goes over the back of the rear, underneath where the exhaust is. So I'm going to take this off as well. This is number 1. Sometimes you don't need to know what the number is, because you just spot it straight away. So now I've only got, I might as well take this bit off as well, because it's then I can get rid of another sprue. So coming off of the end. This is the gun support when it's on the road. So later ones, I think the later ones had movable ones, but this one was just a permanent one. So you just missed the barrel there. It didn't got no clamps or clips on it. So I might as well clear this one. I see there's some. Don't worry about them sinkholes, because basically they're the pegs that go into the hole. That's that bit. And there you go. So that's that bit. So I can put that over there with the shell cases for it at the moment. Clean it up later. That's that bit, and I can clean that bit later with the other one. So we've got the back plate, because what happens is this is the back plate and it goes up like that, and then this one, the little devil, comes underneath here and does that. Obviously it needs cleaning up, but yeah, so it comes like that for the rear. So we put that over the back. In fact, I'm going to put it up here because I've got my tank over there, the actual hole undercover, and all the other bits undercover, so we can do this. So this one was part, what was it? Part 5, and part 5 is this one. So we're doing this one. Right, so we're going to clean this one up now. I'll get this, see what it needs it. No, a filing cap, fine. Now see, there you go. I'm talking to myself as usual. I'll come in a bit. There you go. I'll just start this bit and then I'll switch off again and come back once I've done it. In fact, no, if I get the bits for this one anyway. Right, we've got a stick. Ah! I think that's a 60, so I'm going to check. E60. So if we go for E60 on here, be able to tell. Yep, E60. There's 2 of those, so that's good. I'll get the other one off now, because that's the one I thought was on the driver's ashes, not with it. So here we go, trace it. So. And go on the other one, so I can do that. And we need E10. Oh, 2 E10s. So E10. Ah, 2. There's 2 on each one. I'll move that out of the way because I'm going to knock that out. 2 E10s. So we want this one and this one. Let's have a look, see what it is. Yep, it's better this way. So we've got 2 because these are movable, like we said. Pity there weren't an engine yet, but I must admit I wouldn't get a 3D engine for this one, even if they did one, because hey, I'm quite happy. I've got quite a few. I've got what, the Jag Panther, trumpeter Jag Panther with the engine in it. I've got the trumpeter. These are 1/16 kits, by the way. I've got the trumpeter Panzer Ford Late J as well, so that's no good. So we've got another one here somewhere. There's 2. Did I drop one? I hate it when I think I've lost one. Yep, I've took them 2 off. Ah, there it is. That's better, because that's what happened the other day. Right, here we go. So what I'm going to do is clean them up and come back and we'll put them together, and then I'll do the other one on its own. Right, here we go then. So I'll be back in a sec after cleaning. Well, I'm back now, and as you can see, because I'm going to leave them opening and closing, I decided to fill the sinkholes around the side of the frames on both. So they're going to take a little while, about an hour, and they'll be ready for sanding, so I can leave them. I've also done all the cut their bits off that actually secure the hatches to the actual engine deck, so that's okay. And I'm going to wait now for these to go. I don't want to race off doing other things yet, because I'm still wait. I'm going to let that dry with a good for a little while before I actually start gluing the come back to gluing this bit in. But I can see there's not hardly any going. It's quite a nice stiff fit, and it looks nice. So a bit of liquid, this putty made into a liquid, will fill those holes easily, so not too bad. So right, I'm going to be calling it quits for the moment, and I'll catch you in the next segment. Right, we're back. This will be the last segment. What I've got to do is put these done, and now I've actually filled them, and I think you can, if I do this, I filled the sinkholes, so when I open them up, basically they'll be okay. I might put a photograph of the engine inside, maybe. Now I'm joking, but there you go. So, whoops, they're both done. So we're going to put them together now, but not put them onto the panel yet because I've still got to glue this bit. That's well and truly glued now anyway, so I can take that off, and I might finish that today, but or tomorrow because we're going out for a family lunch today about 5 o'clock. So here we go. And the time now is 15:02. So right, so what we're going to do is put this together, and there it is. So what we're going to do is get the first one first, and here we go. Let's have a look. Might come down a bit lower. Might also put this in the middle actually. Yeah, it's about the middle. So get the white one. So this one has got to be right. I've got to get a bit of cleaning, sanding things out of that bit. Yeah, that'd be enough because the glue will go through that. I might in fact just put a bit of glue in the hole there just to clear that. Anyway, so I'm going to put one of the handles on first. Might as well do the handle. See if it fits. Okay, should go in there. Nope. I think the holes are a bit slow, small, that's why. So what we're going to do, put that one aside. These ones I think I'd already scored out for earlier on. So if I put it in and see if it works. Yep, but it's going to go a bit deeper, I think. Just a bit deeper on this one. So we go, see if it fits. I think with a bit of glue it goes straight in. Yep, I think it will. So I might just ream it out a bit better so it fits. So I'm going to get this. Yeah. Right, so I have to take this rod off because none of the drills seem to want to move. So what we're going to do now is get my tweezers and find the right size. And I think two have been moved in the wrong one, I think. So put this one in here. And see whether it does. That may need to be a fraction. I can actually feel the other hole where it doesn't come through. So let's give it a go now. Yep, that's drill goes in perfectly. So I'm going to drill for them. I'm going to put some glue from the bottom. Lovely. Bit of clean up to do on the other side, but that's okay. So we got one on. So now we've got to drill the other one. Might as well drill them at the same time. Right, here we go. So the other handle, which is there. Same principle, put it in and get it to fit. Now it fits perfectly, so and again I'll come in from underneath. I will fill these holes afterwards, I think, before it actually goes on onto the instrument, and that is better. So we've got two. So now we've got to do these bolts onto here. Hopefully they're alright. And yes, they are. But that one needs a bit more cleaning up. Where's my little sanding stick? Oh no, I can use this, can't I? So, I think these might have been the last ones I cut off a little bit. That's it. So we can put this one on. And this time we put a little bit into the holes. That's it. That's one. Check the next one, see if it needs any clean up. No. So I can put that one on there now. So again, putting it onto the holes. And putting it on. There you go, so that's that one done. These two clips actually go hold it on, so I'm going to put those in a safe place in a new cap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can go over there the way, and I can put them with the rear engine gun mount as well. So that's that bit. So I can get rid of this anyway. Put these back in here. Oh, it didn't go in properly. There you go. There you go, that's out the way. And now we've got to do this one. And just check on these. That's been cleaned. Do a little bit more. That's it. Same again. Get it right way around. Zoom in a bit more. So now you'll see me doing that. So what we've got to do is put a bit of glue into that, just there. Oops. Always happens when you're on the camera. And pick that up and put it into there. Push it down. That's that one done. And now we've got to do the other one. Yep, and got a little bit of clean up to do just about there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. A little bit there. That's it, that's okay. So now I'm going to do this, then it's going to be the same again. So now we're going to be doing a little bit in that hole. Might have put a bit more in it. Something brushes doesn't want to hold so much. And put this one on as well. Funny, I've just seen a bit there I didn't like. I know it paint, you won't even notice it, but It's just me. There you go. So that means I've got to coat that again. So get this one. My paint pot is getting a bit low. So I've got to do what Ron does. Shake it around a little bit. There you go. I think a lot of people do that as well. There you go, that's them two done. And what I will do is put that over there, move the instructions out of the way, zoom back out again, and go back in. Don't see that. And we'll come over and remove these clamps. I've had these clamps for a long time, and someone once asked me, and I said, I don't think you can get them now unless someone else starts producing them. So let's bring that there. We'll just see whether, you know, how it fits. Oops. So which way does it go when it goes in? Oh, the handles go to the middle at the back. So that's where it goes, that way. And the other one goes that way. And you can see where they actually cling in, so that's not bad. Yep, so that's a nice fit, but I'm going to clean up a little bit more around the edges. So I'm going to take them out now because I don't need those in. So we've done that now, so we could actually talk about doing this. Right, it's a pity you didn't have a support underneath there, but you haven't, so. But you can actually hold it like this, like that. Right, here we go. If I've got another one of this, oh no, it is actually okay when you screw it down. Have I extended this brush yet? That could be what I haven't done. So I might be able to extend the brush, and I think I can. Where's my other pliers? I'll really try and explain that better if I can. Some of these you can extend. This one doesn't seem to want to do it, so. So what we do, do this a bit at a time and do this bit first. So if I come in here with a bit of glue, and then come in here and hold it there, I can actually work away. Now this is going to take me a while to do this work round, so I'm going to switch off and I'll catch you in the next update. I'm going to finish this and stop for today. Right, happy modelling everyone, and I'll catch you in update number 18, because this will be 17 I think.